Well, good morning everyone and welcome to another video. So I'm over in the fishing village of Mousehole, beautiful village on the south coast of Cornwall. It's about half an hour before sunrise at the moment, so it's still quite dark. What I decided to do was load up a roll of Ilford Delta 3200, obviously to help with those really low light conditions. Yeah, really beautiful morning, no wind at all, really calm seas, it's lovely. A couple of boats out there by the island, I'm actually going to photograph them. I'm going to do a couple of long exposures. The sun's going to pop up just over by St Markle's Mount. There is a little bit of cloud on the horizon there. I'm hoping it doesn't block it there because I want some of that soft morning light. And once that sun pops through there, I'm going to load up Ilford FP4 and go from there really. Yeah, like I say, it's really beautiful to be down here. Really calm, no one around, quiet, peaceful. Just me and the seagulls. I'm going to grab an image here, basically the harbour wall there, leading you down towards the house on the cliff there, which I particularly like because it's reflecting in the windows, the light. So hoping that picks that up. Settings wise, I'm at F11, and that's 1/30th of a second, and I'm using a freestop graduated filter just to hold the sky down a bit. So I just thought I'd pause the video there for a second. I just wanted to explain some of these images. I'm not particularly happy with any of them, if I'm completely honest with you. I managed to underexpose pretty much all of the Ilford Delta in particular. I forgot completely about reciprocity failure on the long exposures. So a lot of the images are very dark, nothing in there I'm particularly happy with. I mean, there's some okay ones, but not particularly great. But I was sort of umming and ahhing whether to make the video at all. And I thought about it for a while, and I think it's quite important that you do, show people that you make lots of mistakes, and you don't always get images you're happy with. Because I do watch some videos on YouTube, and you generally just see one or two photos, just the best photos they produced from perhaps that day or a couple of days. It doesn't really show the whole story. There'll be lots of images there they would have taken and they're not happy with. So I decided to put the video together anyway. So that's what I decided to do. And the other thing was I completely forgot to clean my filters and they were completely caked in all sorts of muck and grime. Really mucky. I don't know how I missed it, to be honest. I think it's very early in the morning, it was very dark, half asleep. Yeah, really bad their filters were. So if you look closely on the images, you'll see lots of marks and just smears all over the images. So I'll never be able to print them or do anything with them. But I thought I'd put them up anyway, you can have a look. I just wanted to address that quickly. Just to let you know. Yes, we'll carry on with the video. Thank you. Well, that's one roll of Ilford Delta 3200 down. Shot this really quickly. I don't usually shoot film like that. I was just conditions are getting quite bright now, so I wanted to get in a slower speed film. So that's 10 images. I don't think I'll actually have 10 decent images on there. I did bracket a couple, but hopefully it'll be like maybe 2 or 3 decent images there. It'll be interesting to see how they come out. So I'll load up a roll of FP4 now, and that'll suit the conditions because that sun's just starting to come through. So I've got the roll of FP4 in now. That sun's coming through now, it's absolutely beautiful. Really soft light. I've got to get a couple of images here. I'm shooting directly into the sun at its lowest point here in the water. So I just can't see, it's going to be blown out, the highlight's definitely in the water. I have stuck a graduated filter on to try and hold down the sky a little bit, but I can't do anything with the water. I'm going to take the image anyway, because it's just a lovely scene. I don't mind sometimes if you get a little bit of highlights blown. So I'm going to get, there's another boat coming across now actually, so I'm just going to grab an image. So I've walked down to the end of the quay here in Mousehole. I was hoping to get a few shots looking back towards the village with a few boats and things in the harbour there. High tide at the moment, so it's ideal really. So I'm going to get 2 shots. The first one I've got no filters at all, and that's given me an exposure time of 1/30th of a second at f11. And then I'm going to stick on the 10-stop filter and get a longer exposure, probably the same image. I was just hoping to get a little bit of movement in the water. So that's the plan here. Unfortunately, there is quite a thick band of cloud on the horizon there, which is stopping the sun coming through, which is a bit of a pain really, because I was hoping to get a nice soft morning light. But it's okay, it's not too bad, it's a bit diffused, so getting a bit of light through. So I'm going to get those 2 images here, and I'm going to have a little walk around the other side of the harbour, and then possibly head down to Newlyn and see if I can get that photograph of that lighthouse. So I made it down to Newlyn, but unfortunately I've got a problem with my film back. Every time I take a photo, it just doesn't stop winding. So yeah, I can't take any more images today, which is really disappointing. I've only got one holder with me, and my other one's got light leaks. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do at the moment. I'm going to have to try and get one repaired or look in to get another one, I think. Yeah, it's really disappointing. I come down to the lighthouse, but I'm not going to be able to do anything with it today. So yeah, I'm going to have to cut this video a bit short today. Hopefully we've got some nice images over there in Mousehole. I'm really disappointed. Oh well, these things happen, there's not much you can do about it, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again soon, if I can get these film packs sorted. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.